Over the course of the last weeks we covered a lot of different horror hallmarks. We got witches, serial killers, symbiotes from outer space, killer dolls, ghosts, demons from other dimensions, trolls, experiments go horribly wrong, crazy Nazi scientists and of course zombies. But something that hasn't been on the menu so far are cannibals. So here we go. Servus Freunde, my name is Jimmy Cage and this isn't Cannibal Holocaust or the Green Inferno, nor is it the Texas Chainsaw Massacre or the Silence of the Lambs. This is the Cannibal Club, and what it is a very aesthetic, slick, relaxed, twisted dark Brazilian horror comedy with a clear social satire component. It was written and directed by Guto Parente and screened at several film festivals. As far as I know, there hasn't been an announcement about a limited theatrical release, but I'm sure it will land on some streaming services in the near future. I certainly hope so, because I really enjoyed this little film tremendously. Without its end credits, the Cannibal Club is just about 70 minutes long, which is a rare exception nowadays. But it was such a delight that it might stay with you for a while. It's sexy and bloody and quite funny in a very dry fashion. It tells a story about the 1%er, Brazil's richest of the rich, and this setting and the satire could be transported to the US or other countries as well, but then you might miss the film's hot atmosphere, I guess. Otavio and Gilda, our two main protagonists, are so wealthy that it's just a common thing for them to look for new employees that take care of their huge estate until they're getting killed and eaten by them. It seems as if they've done so for a long time and they incorporated it into their own sexual ritual. There's indeed a lot of nudity and the film has this sensual, beguiling nature that I really enjoyed a lot, especially since most American horror films are missing such a component. The small story that the film has revolves around an incident that takes place at one of the Cannibal Club's evening events. The Cannibal Club is this elitist secret society that's a bit reminiscent of the stuff from Kubrick's Eyes Wide Shut, when Gilda accidentally stumbles upon the club's leader doing some maybe inappropriate stuff. Her and her husband's lives might be threatened by it. The whole film has a very distinct order of sequences: killing an employee while having sex, a dinner scene, a snobbish conversation with your boss who's also the owner of the club, choosing a new employee with only your best intentions, and so on. It's only at the halfway point of the film, but with the short runtime, that means after 30 minutes, that we're being introduced to an outsider character who might actually be a good human being. The whole film plays as a very stylized, vicious short story with a satirical comment on today's society. The rich feeding off the poor. It's not very subtle, but in the hands of Guto Parente and his team, especially director of cinematography Lucas Barbie and composer Fernando Catatau, it becomes a delicious cinematic meal that's quite tasty. I personally would have liked a little bit more blood and gore, to be honest, because it's already brutal and they might have pumped it up even a bit more, but that's just me. If you get the chance to see this and if you're into films like this, go for it. So in German I'd say, The Cannibal Club ist ein kurzer, knackiger, erotischer, brutaler, böser und auch witziger kleiner Horrorstreifen, der das Kannibalen-Subgenre um eine schmackhafte Delikatesse erweitert. I give The Cannibal Club 8 out of 10. It's more like 7.6, but I don't do that. Alright, that's it. Like always, comment below and let me know what you think about the Cannibal Club. And also let me know what is your favorite cannibal movie. You can hit me up on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram simply at the Jimmy Cage. And if you enjoyed this episode, please give me a thumbs up, share, subscribe, whatever you like. And make sure you hit that bell for Life to Tell.